Good morning. It's Friday, May 20th. At the Monterey Bay Aquarium Cooking for Solutions Conference, it's obvious that major changes are ahead for the Seafood Watch program. Until now, this has been largely a consumer-focused program distributing wallet cards. However, the aquarium has said at the meetings yesterday that the interest in the wallet cards has kind of plateaued. In fact, they did a large survey of 19,000 people, and it showed that only about 500,000 people in the U.S. were regular users of the wallet cards. And although they've distributed 36 million, most people just look at it once or twice and don't use it very much after that. One of the results has been that the aquarium is changing its focus of the Seafood Watch program to work much more with its corporate partners. You can almost call this a business-facing program rather than a consumer-facing program. One of the driving forces is the new director of the Seafood Watch program, Jennifer Donato, who had been with the aquarium a number of years ago, but left for 3 years, worked for Sustainable Fisheries Partnership, among other things, and is now back as head of the program. And she says that she is squarely focused on fisheries improvement, not on just the don't avoid or buy, don't buy type of list. As an example, the Seafood Watch cards have 70 to 90 species, and they're graded, red, yellow, green, etc. But now the aquarium has a database of about over 2,400 fisheries. Each one is much more particularly analyzed to meet the needs of their corporate partners. Major corporate partners include Aramark, who has now taken over food service at the aquarium from Compass and Bon Appetit. They include Disney. They include, of course, Compass. They include companies like Icelandic, like Highliner, like Santa Monica Seafood. And the partnership with Aramark is kind of an example here, because when Icelandic, which is a big supplier to Aramark, and Aramark sat down with the aquarium, a lot of the species that are on Aramark's menus were in fact red listed. And so what the aquarium did was they made a commitment to prioritize their research to look at specific instances where these fisheries are in fact being well managed, and not to use such a broad brush. And the result is that they're much more focused on upgrading and improving the overall issue of seafood sustainability than is simply a buy or not buy decision. The other important thing that Jennifer talked about at the meeting was that they're working on equivalency standards, and they're going to be in the future much more willing to accept other credible NGO recognitions of sustainability as being compatible with a recognition or mapping to the specifications in the Seafood Watch Guide. All in all, this is a major step forward for the aquarium, which has been heavily criticized by the seafood industry for taking a broad brush approach to some of the fishery sustainability problems in a way that was impossible for a buyer to actually use because it wasn't specific enough. Well, the aquarium is now fully focused on being specific, and I think it's going to produce some very good results in the next couple of years. In Monterey, California, this is John Sackler.